I'm Dr. Jessica Eastman, and this is an open Q&A. Everyone who's present to please join us by turning on your videos. So this question asker says, I'm curious, what are the most common symptoms or side effects of childhood sexual abuse, as I hate when those responsible downplay my situation and don't take any responsibility. I know I've struggled immensely as a result of the abuse, but maybe I could give them a typical example of what child abuse sufferers are usually plagued with. So this is, first, I would like to acknowledge that experiencing sexual abuse at any age is incredibly challenging and traumatic, and experiencing it in childhood is very, very difficult. And it is essentially, unfortunately, through no fault of our own, we get the opportunity / have to spend the rest of our lives doing the work to kind of like heal from and update the beliefs and or patterns that get adopted from that. And I'm really sorry that the people in your life who are partially or wholly responsible for this are downplaying it, which is just secondary trauma, right? That's reinforcing or adding further trauma to the original experience, which is really tough and might be worth considering if you want to implement some boundaries between you and these people, which doesn't necessarily mean cutting them out of your life, but perhaps like boundaries around what you talk about or what you share. So yeah, the answer to the question of like, what are the typical symptoms or side effects of childhood sexual abuse? I don't think I can answer because it's very different for everyone. I mean, at a super, super general level, I would say most people who've experienced childhood sexual abuse have some challenges with PTSD, or as it's called often, or sometimes it is expressed as complex PTSD or CPTSD. Very, very common for survivors of childhood sexual abuse to have pretty significant depression and or anxiety. Really common for them to have nightmares or flashbacks or panic attacks. Often they have no memory of the specific event or events, but they just have this like very deep feeling of being unsafe or feeling scared. Often they can feel challenged to feel safe or find safety in relationships or in sexual interactions. Or sometimes they can go the opposite, wherein like they can over connect with sexual activity or relationships in a way to try and like mask the feelings. Childhood trauma is really, really complex, and especially when it is as something as dysregulating as sexual abuse. And so I think that the best thing I can say is resource yourself as best as you can with support people like therapists, coaches, friends, APs, whatever it is, but a whole lot of people that believe you and validate your experience and your struggles now. And try your best to decrease your interaction with people that are invalidating your experience. Because the work to heal from childhood trauma and childhood sexual abuse is already hard enough. Like the challenge of it is compounded and made exponentially more difficult if you are first having to defend your struggles and then work to heal them. So yeah, I know you didn't ask for what to do about that, but I think that I would suggest strongly considering like how to better resource yourself with more people who totally validate and support you wherever you're at in your struggles, and to create some boundaries around or between you and people that are invalidating those experiences, because that is way more, it's way less than what you deserve.
Whenever you're ready, here are 4 ways that Porn Reboot can help you out for free. The first way is to subscribe to our channel and make sure that you click on the notification bell to get a new video every other day. The second way is to actually get a free copy of my book, Confessions of a Porn Addict, 7 Secrets of Porn-Free Men, where you'll learn about my personal struggle and the lessons I learned over the past 14 years, as well as get strategies for putting together your own personalized reboot plan and ending your compulsive behavior with pornography or masturbation. So click on the link in the description below this video to get the free ebook. And thirdly, if you're not sure where you'd like to start, but you'd like to learn more about my team and I, or you'd like to spend time with more like-minded professionals like entrepreneurs, business owners, men who work in sales or consulting or high-level jobs, men who are controlling their behavior, then join our free and confidential group, the Porn Reboot group on Facebook. There's also a link to join the group in the description below this video. And finally, if you need our help right now because you have a burning issue, it's an emergency. Your behavior with pornography is hurting you mentally. You're about to lose your relationship and you want to live up to your potential or be an authentic man and free yourself from shame, guilt, and underachieving, then click on the link in the description below this video that actually says free coaching call, or visit elevatedrecovery.org and click on the link which says book a call.